Hi, I'm Stephen Wener of eXp Realty, and what I want to teach you are the how-tos behind successful lead conversion. So many of us, when we're new to this business, we try anything. We'll try open housing, we'll talk to our sphere, we'll do so many things, but one of the things that we're afraid to cut our teeth on is online lead conversion, because we're getting these leads that are going to come in and we do not know how to have a conversation with them. So I want to dispel that for you and give you a framework. And the framework that I learned a long time ago is Lpmama. On every single call, we want to know the L is for location, the P is for the price point, the M is for the mortgage, so we want to find out about their financing. The next A is about an agent, who's their professional. The next one is about their motivation, so we want to find out about their living situation or what's prompting this potential move, and then we want to set the appointment. And the reason that we always want to have a framework is because so many of us find ourselves lost in the conversation. And the last thing that I want for you is to feel lost in a conversation. So as you start to go through and you're talking to Mr. or Mrs. Smith on the phone, and you don't necessarily know what property they inquired on, depending on the lead source, you want to identify that, right? So I'll just use for instance. I'm in the San Diego area. I live in North County, so I'll just use the cities of Carlsbad. Somebody inquires, and I'm going to find out immediately, hey, the property that you inquired about is in Carlsbad. Are there any secondary areas that are just as important to you as Carlsbad? And the surrounding cities are Oceanside, Vista, San Marcos, Del Mar, Solana Beach, Cardiff. So I want to find out if they're going to tell me anything else about where they want to be. Because if you focus on the one place they said, you might also miss the boat. So being very curious and asking questions, right? That's what we need to do. Then we're going to talk about the price point. We have a higher price point in the Carlsbad area. So the price point that we were talking about, we want to validate that, right? So we need to understand if they tell us a number like 850,000, we're going to go into the next acronym letter, which is the mortgage. We want to find out about their financing. So are they paying cash for the property, or have they already spoken to a financial professional, a mortgage lender? And we want to navigate them through that process. And if they already have spoken to somebody, find out who that person is, see how deep they went in, and then you should also have a trusted person in the mortgage business that you can say, hey, I'd love for you to also speak to this professional because maybe there's something better, maybe there's something that they missed, but since you're looking to invest that much money, 15 minutes of your time can give you that much more saving in the future. Is that something that you'd be interested in exploring further? Right, so we're providing value. The next one we're going to go to is the agent. I call that a professional. Is there currently a professional in real estate that's helping you through the process? I want to find that out each and every time, because if there is somebody, I want to find out if they're really taken care of. And if there isn't somebody, I tell them I want to earn your business. I don't just want to ask for it. And I'm going to demonstrate that through value. The next thing we're going to go through is the motivation. So where are they in their living situation? Are they owning or are they renting? If they're owning, do they have to sell a property? Is that something that they even want to explore about keeping it as a rental, right? Like these different things are things that you need to know. If they're renting currently, did the landlord give them notice? What's the situation? Are they month to month? Are they in a 12-month lease? Since you need to know that timing, that's going to tell you everything about how soon they really are going to gear up. And maybe they are in a 12-month lease, but you discover that, hey, I'm willing to break my lease and lose the damage deposit that I do have if I found the right property. So once you go through the location, the price, the mortgage, the agent, and their motivation, you can now set the appointment with clarity. And because you've asked all those questions, you're also going to bring value to the entire approach. You're going to use your professionalism to move through everything. I want to keep my house and I want to buy something. How do I not be homeless? And then you can talk about a sell buy. So once you have that framework, you're never ever going to miss a beat. And once you finish and you work to set the appointment, that prospect on the phone is going to feel so comfortable with you because you created a roadmap for them. And now when you set the appointment, it's more of a warm appointment, not just, hey, let's meet, hey, let's meet, hey, let's meet. And a lot of us do that, but there's no commitment. There's no great feeling after you're done the call. It's just, oh, I'm going to meet this person, and you're nameless because they don't even remember you. So we're going to continue this coaching series so you see everything else that goes into the process. But initially, I wanted to give you a winning framework that I use in every single conversation that I ever have in real estate, and I never miss a beat, because if I do, I'll be leaving myself exposed to potentially having a prospect that I think is a client that really isn't real. And I don't want you to waste the same time I did in finding that out early on in my career. So I'm Stephen Wener of eXp Realty, and I'm here for everything that you need in order to convert these prospects into closed transactions.